So now that we're at the halfway mark, you want to make a conference final prediction
Ooh, conference finals.
for East and
Yeah. All right. So East, I think it's gonna be. Man, I'd say honestly, I like Pistons and Celtics. I like your chances
That's
for
my
another.
guess too,
Like,
because they are the best two in the
yes,
East. Like there's no one.
there's
Like,
no other.
No one scared.
The fact that it drops off to 5.5 to 7, and then it keeps on dropping games back. Like it's crazy how far that goes back.
Because there's no one else on there that I don't think that Boston or Pistons could beat. In the 7 games.
And like we just said, you guys are playing really well together.
Yeah.
You know, everything's lining up.
That's my guess for the East as well.
Yep. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's of course Detroit. I mean, Detroit is
They're gonna get.
they're running the
Yeah,
East,
they're
so
good.
it's no point there. I honestly think, and I know they are a few games back. They're like what, 2 games back from y'all?
Mm-hmm.
I think Cleveland is actually probably my sleeper pick for giving y'all a run for your money.
Okay. You think they pull it all back together? After
I think Cleveland's got a good, solid squad. I think for some reason they always have problems. Well, for one, they always get injured.
Right. They're not.
Their record doesn't
Darius
show how good they
Garland is
actually
out.
Has it been like their starting 5 has only played like very few games? This
Yeah,
season
I mean they're
altogether.
literally always injured. So
Yeah.
if they can get healthy, which is always a thing, I know. But if they can, they have a really good defensive squad, and that's always a problem.
Because if it started right now, we play.
But the difference between them and
Yeah.
y'all, so 2nd and 7th, again, 2 games.
Yeah, that's the thing.
So
it's
like-
misleading because
It's a hefty, like Detroit's in their own lane at the moment,
Right.
And then it's everybody else tied for 2nd.
yeah, exactly.
So-
and New York's having some issues. Toronto's weird because like they're always better than they should be. Or like I look
Right.
at them and I go like, you shouldn't be in the top 5.
Yeah.
And they always are. Even when they got rid of DeMar, they lost Kyle Lowry, they lost Van Vliet, they lost everybody. So
Yeah.
you're like, how are you
Yeah.
still
And I
doing
don't
that?
I think it's because they have Brandon Ingram, which is like Kevin Durant light. But I just don't think that he's good enough to fully do the Kevin Durant thing and just
No.
carry a whole team. But he can get wins. That he
Right.
will. I
Yeah.
just don't know in a 7-game series that he's that guy.
Yeah, it's gonna be
We'll
interesting.
see.
So it's still up in the air.
I
there.
mean, New York could pull it together. I kind of doubt it.
All right.
yeah, they're just.
So I think it's either Detroit, Boston, or Detroit, Cleveland.
I could see
Alright.
that.
I like that.
All right, what you thinking for West? Or wait, did you say your East?
No, I said Pistons Celtics.
Okay.
So, all right, for the West. All right,
So I'm having to look at it if it stands today, like what would be
the matchups going into it, yeah. Because right now we'd be going, against the Rockets?
4-5, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't see any reason why OKC wouldn't be in it again,
Okay, he's going.
unless they
They
get
won 36 games.
Yeah,
They're going.
exactly.
Pending injuries,
I think that's for all these.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be OKC San Antonio.
Okay.
Because I think with OKC, I know they've only lost 8 games, but even some of the games they've won have been pretty close.
Yeah.
Because I think OKC's starting to get hit with the injury bug.
Mm-hmm.
Shea is starting to have to do a little bit more,
Yep.
and I think
And
it'll wear him
he's
down.
not getting as many calls as he was
they're
last
kinda
year.
not calling
Yeah.
as much. He's having to do a lot on his own.
Yep.
Yeah.
And I think they even, I don't think they'll be as scary. Like they're scary because they are so good because they have a lot of
They're a
players.
killer.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't be surprised. So my guess is OKC Spurs.
Okay.
Pending injuries.
I would like to see Spurs Timberwolves. I think there's an upset in the game before. I think OKC loses it, and then
Interesting.
I don't care to who. I was
Yeah, I was going to say that's the hope.
But
again, I think Timberwolves Spurs does it.
I'm going to go Spurs just because I think they both have the same thing. They're just deep teams.
Yep.
They're super
That's
deep.
true.
I mean, I'm looking at the Spurs lineup and it is crazy.
Oh yeah.
They're killing it.
By the way,
yeah.
Harrison Barnes quietly has made a resurgence.
Yeah,
Like,
isn't it crazy? I
But
saw his name pop up in something. I was like, what?
they're going to be really good for a really long time. They have 3.
All their young guys.
I wouldn't say one of them is an all-star level player. The other are like top rookie players in Stephen Castle and Devin Vassell.
They're great.
Dude. And then they have De'Aaron Fox. Everybody forgets about it. It's like they have a really good lineup.
Right.
They're going to be something for a few years. So, yeah, I just think just on depth.
Yeah. That's
They're,
right.
they're pretty scary. Because even when Wemby missed a couple games, they still didn't miss a beat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they got Luke Cornett and Kelly Olynyk, which, I
And
mean,
that's
as
my boy,
far
I gotta
as, as far as like third-string centers, having a shooter out there like that, I mean, it makes a difference.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, if we had, because Cornette wouldn't change their whole lineup, but if we had kept him,
Yeah.
we'd be doing a lot better. Because for rebound purposes,
Yeah.
Cornette does a lot there still. So
Yeah.
we'll see. It'll be interesting. But I thought it's always fun to speculate now
Yeah.
because we still have so
Yeah.
much time.
Yeah.
Like tomorrow, like next week when we do it or whatever, it'll be like So guys, we have 15 injuries, all ACL tears.
Yep.
That's going to be the thing.
Yeah.
That's going to be. It's always going to be the bug of who can stay healthy.
Yeah.
Yeah.